Well, hello everybody. This is Dr. Dick Pritchard from Columbus, Ohio, home of the Buckeyes. And you are listening to our CTFO Rockstar Team Training for October the 3rd, 2021. Let's get going. What's CTFO anyway? Well, primarily it is a nutritional products and wellness company. Any money that is made only through the sale of products, not by bringing in new members or anything else. Secondly, it is a wholesale buyers club. Anybody can join for free, stay in for life, regardless of how much you do or don't buy, and get wholesale prices on all of our more than 50 wellness products. If you want to just be a wholesale buyer, that's cool. You don't have to build a business if you don't want to. Thirdly, it is a network marketing business. Those of us who are pursuing this as a business are getting paid through a network marketing pay plan, which of course you can find in your back office. So CTFO is about health and wealth, okay? Guarding your health and building your wealth. Our motto is shop to save, share to earn, because the more you shop, the more you can save, and the more you share, the more you can earn. Well, this week we signed up 139 new members. 2 of those came in for free by mail from a postcard, print ad, flyer, or something of that nature. Our current 31-day team sales volume is $30,306. Our volume is down significantly. I looked. I don't, have a way to tell entirely why that's the case. But when I went and looked, I saw that most of the volume drop came from one leg, our largest leg. And I will say, I don't know if somebody's rating that leg or what's going on. The person at the top of that leg is a good guy, but he honestly has not taken on the leadership of his organization. And so for whatever reason, he's losing sales people, whatever. Now, maybe some of them will come back. When we launch our new product, we'll just have to see. Our weekly team sales volume so far, $7,615. Not a great week, but a good week, okay? We sold 5 packs this week. Of course, the special for reduced dollar amounts on the packs has passed the end of September. So now packs are back up to their regular prices. I think it's $349 for silver, $699 for gold, $10.99 for platinum. But you can still get 5, 10, and 15% discounts when you buy a pack of those sizes. And you can save another 10% if you're during your first 10 days after you join. So that's the best time to buy a pack. And if you want to try a bunch of different products, that's the smart way to do it. Save some money. We now have a total of 49,887 members. I anticipate we will go over 50,000 this coming week. Underground profits. We sent out 23 new info packs this week, 105 follow-up info packs. I got my stamps in. Had to order some more 2-ounce stamps because I used up, let's see, there's 22 sheets. I used up more than 5 sheets there fulfilling those info packs. We did not have an auto ship sign up this week. We did have one that came in from a person who is already a CTFO member. So I sent him a nice note telling him, great, you're already a member. All you have to do is get on AutoShip for a $45 or higher product, and we'll send you an Underground Profit starter pack. A few updates and some training. A reminder, I'm running a postcard special through the end of this month. 1,500 leads and 1,500 cards for only $99. If you're mailing postcards, first of all, this is a good time to mail anything. Secondly, that's a pretty good deal. It's normally $125, so you can save $26 and get a bunch of postcards and leads if you're mailing postcards. If you're not mailing postcards, that may not interest you. The October newsletter will go out this week. I expect to work on it some today and tomorrow. So it'll be a couple more days before it gets out the door. But I will start working on it today. I want to talk on the next chart about how the Take the Tour flyer will help you get your warm market to take the tour. This is the way to start your business if you're new, okay? Get a copy of that Take the Tour flyer, and I'm going to show you what to do with it. Lastly, October the 5th is only 2 days away, the day of our big product launch. You want to be on the webinar this Tuesday night. All right, let's talk about the No Friends Left Club, okay? That's what people say when you tell them to approach their warm market. They go, everybody I know, you know, I tried to get them in 3 or 4 of these things and they won't go, and they're laughing at me now and all this kind of stuff. Well, and that explains why people are reluctant to approach their warm market. In fact, there's some people, what I call the chicken list, all right, people they're afraid to approach because they think they'll laugh at them. People they know who are actually successful in some kind of business or in some type of job or something, and they think, well, they don't need this, they wouldn't be interested. That's your chicken list. Well, let me suggest that you do the following things. First of all, use that Getting Started guide, which is in your back office and which we attach to, I forget the second or third email that we sent out. But use that to help you make a list, all right? Start with your Christmas card list. If you're like most people, you send out 40 or 50 Christmas cards every year, mostly to friends and family, all right? So that's a good list to start with because you have all their addresses on that Christmas card list. But add in your doctors, lawyers, accountants, hairstylists, your dentist, anybody else you can think of. Now, in the case of doctors and dentists and so on, try to get a home address for them if you can, because most of the time if you send something to their office, they will ignore it or their staff will throw it away before they even see it. If you want to know how to find your doctor's home address, go to what's it called, truepeoplesearch.com, enter their name and the city they live in, and a lot of times that will, it doesn't work for everybody, but a lot of times that will pop up your doctor's name and home address, okay? Nothing illegal about doing that. It just actually comes out of the white pages in the phone book. Even though there aren't really phone books anymore, this is the online phone book, if you will. Okay? Now, what you want to do is take the tour flyers. If you don't have one, shoot me an email and say, hey, send me to take the tour flyer. Now, I do have a color version and a black and white version. If you're going to print in color, the color version really looks nice, but it doesn't print well in grayscale, okay? That's why I created a black and white version. So if you're going to print on a black and white printer, you need to use the black and white version. But you know, this could be at least 50, maybe as many as 100 people that you can send those flyers to. You don't have to send them all out on the same day, but you can. My advice is send them out as soon as you can. And if you've been in CTFO for 3 years, you can still do this, okay? Maybe you've never really approached your warm market, or maybe you kind of approached them 3 years ago, but there were less products available and all that, and they kind of said, I don't think I'm interested. Send them that Take the Tour flyer. Encourage them to take the tour. Now, when you send these flyers to your warm market list, the only thing that's on the flyer that would identify you is your ID number, because it sends them to your Take the Tour website. So unless they actually go to the website, they won't know who sent them the flyer. I mean, you don't have to put a return address on the letter, right? So you can send these out anonymously, include your chicken list, all right? And they won't know who sent it to them. If they're really, really not interested, they'll throw the flyer away. They won't even bother to go to the website, okay? So this is the way to approach your warm market. If you did this, let's say you sent it out to 50 or 100 people, and you got 3 people who are actually interested and wanted to do this, guess what would happen if they went through these same steps? Maybe they would bring in 3 people. And maybe if they repeated the process, the people they brought in would bring in 3 people. What happens when everybody brings in 3 people? The matrix fills in, okay? So this is how you do it. Yeah, I just said this. If everybody did this and just got 3, and they joined and got on autoship, you would have a full matrix, and you'd start making the kind of money that you want to make, independent of coal market marketing, okay? All right, are you ready for the green pill? You may have seen this little graphic on Facebook. I believe Adam Levy created it. But you may remember this character from the movie The Matrix. All right, that was a long time ago. So, depending on your age and whether or not you saw the movie, this may or may not mean anything to you. But in the movie, this character offered, I can't remember who was it, the young man who played the hero, whatever. He was offered the red pill or the green pill. I mean the blue pill. And one of them, I forget which one, I think it was the blue pill, allowed him to wake up and see the matrix and all that kind of stuff. Well, be all that as it may, we have green pills, and yes, they do kind of look like this. They come in little packets with 2 pills in each packet. I was on the test group for this product. So the instructions are, and you can see the ingredients when the launch happens, but they do have a small amount of caffeine in them, equivalent to a cup of coffee. So it's not a huge amount, but depending on, you know, how sensitive you are to caffeine, you might just want to take 1 a day. What they say is take 1 in the morning and 1 around lunchtime or afternoon time. spread it out over the day. And it's not just caffeine. There's a bunch of different herbs in there that give you more energy, that give you that reduce your hunger, and actually improve your cognitive capability and all this kind of thing. But these are going to come in, as I understand it, in the little packets with 2 pills each. Now, what does that mean, in addition to the fact that you can potentially lose weight with this product? It means you have another sample you can give out, okay? People will be asking me, I'm sure, hey, are you going to create the name of the sample product, by the way, the name of the test product was Shape and Burn. I don't know if that's what they're going to call the product they actually release, but we were given these little packets and told to take 2 pills a day. Now, the other caution, there's also a little, let me find it here real quick. Well, I have it here somewhere. What I'm looking for is the little brochure they gave us. Where are you, little brochure? Well, I don't know. I can't seem to lay. Oh, there it is. Okay. So this is important enough. I did take the time. Okay. So basically, it has beta PEA, which is something you find in chocolate, and it gives you cognitive enhancement, mood improvement, weight loss. It helps you concentrate. It does have 100 milligrams of natural caffeine. Okay, it has citrus aurantium, which is sometimes called bitter orange. Okay, and it has includes something called synephrine. Synephrine is a fat reducer. It works similar to the way ephedra used to work, except doesn't cause the kinds of problems ephedra did. If you have high blood pressure, you will want to monitor your high blood pressure or your blood pressure while you're taking this. It also includes a L-theanine, which helps with anxiety, depression, and stress. What happens when you have stress? Cortisol goes up, and that makes you retain weight, right? So good that it has a stress reducer. It also contains guarana, which is a form of natural caffeine that helps give you energy and fight fatigue, improve your focus. It includes theobromine, which is a plant source from the cacao tree. You've been hearing about cacao lately, the purest form of chocolate. It may help raise your good cholesterol levels at an HDL cholesterol. It includes Caralluma fimbriata, which helps reduce hunger. Cinnamon, which also helps increase lean body mass. Some trace minerals. Coconut oil, we all know that coconut oil is good fit. Ginseng, which helps energy and hormonal balance. And bioperine, which is It's kind of a carrier which helps get the nutrients to where they're needed. It increases your blood flow and metabolic function. So that's what's in it, okay? The launch is only 2 days away. Tuesday night, you'll hear more about this, and you'll be given the opportunity to order it. It will not ship until October the 12th, but it will ship, as always, on a first-come, first-served basis. So the time to order is Tuesday night. I don't know if you'll be able to order before the webinar. Probably not, because usually they flip a switch sometime during the webinar. My advice is wait until the end of the webinar, because they may offer some kind of special. So if they do, you'll want to use the special code or whatever they give out to save some money. I think this is going to be a huge product. The various pandemic lockdowns, if they've done nothing else, everybody has gained weight, okay? I know that I gained at least 15 pounds during the lockdown. I mean, my gym was closed down for a while. You really couldn't go anywhere, do anything. You tended to sit home and eat comfort food, more ice cream, more whatever, more carbs. So I'm sure I'm not alone in the need to lose some weight, all right? Get ready for this. This could be a huge boost to your business and mine. Okay, reminders, the corporate webinars are at 9 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Just go to ctfowebinar.com. Be there on Tuesday, whatever, be there on Tuesday, okay? Secondly, Mike Swilling, who is my personal enroller and friend and the #1 distributor in the entire company, holds a Facebook Live presentation on Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. It's fairly short, so it's done before the corporate webinar at 9. If you're promoting this by word of mouth, there's no better person to listen to than Mike Swilling, okay? So I encourage you to listen to Mike. He didn't get to where he is by not knowing what he's doing. Okay. All right. A little story. Here's a comment that I pulled off of Facebook, I think. It's not about perfect, it's about effort. And when you bring that effort every single day, that's where transformation happens. It's how change occurs. So the question is, do you want real change in your life? If you do, you have to change. That's the point. And my story is about a lady that I talked to. Oops, let me go back. A lady that I talked to, 3 or 4 months ago. Nice lady. She's been a member now for at least 3 years, maybe longer, okay? But she calls me up every now and then and wants to find some way that she can do this without email, okay? And I keep telling her, you really can't do this if you don't have internet access and an email account. And she says, well, I go, you can go to the library. Don't you have a library? Yeah, we have a library, but I'm busy. I work hard all day long. I don't have time. And I go, how much time does it take to learn how to go to a website and log in? How much time does it take to create a free email account and learn how to send and receive emails? Not hard. 5-year-olds are doing this, okay? 90-year-olds are doing it. So this woman is at least 15 years younger than I am, okay? But she just resists. And I finally had to tell her, I won't call her name, I said, nothing in your life is going to change until you are willing to change. And that's the real thing. If you want change in your life, you have to change what you're doing. You have to change yourself. That's how you bring about change in your life. If you don't do anything, nothing is going to change. All right? Folks, have a fantastic week. I know it's going to be a fantastic week. I can't wait until Tuesday night. See you all next Sunday. Dr. Dick, signing off.